Welcome to the Bentech Industrial Importing tutorial. Industrial solid model importing will take a solid model design in STEP or IGES format and prepare it for fabrication with your machine. In this video, we'll take an IGES file of a roll cage designed in SolidWorks and prepare it for fabrication in DXF format. From the task menu screen, click on the Solid Model button and select the STEP or IGES file you'd like to import. Then, click the Open button and your design will appear as lines, arcs, and circles in the display screen. From here, maximize the screen and orient the part however you'd like using the Projections View Changing tool. Rotate the part so that you can see both the interior and exterior contours of the circles. Then, when you're satisfied with the orientation of the project, click the Bent button to the left, followed by an outer circle located on a single part. This will define the part and leave you with just a single saddle to define. So click on the Saddles tab to the left and click the Exterior button. Then click on the outer profile of the saddle, followed by the interior and the line representing the intersecting tube. Now you will be able to transfer it to the Industrial Part Designer. So click on the Transfer tab at the top of the screen and select the Industrial Part option from the list. A new window will open with our part displayed on the screen. Clicking the Flat Layout View button on the left will show the part in a flat layout. Then change the radius on the die by choosing your die from the drop-down menu to the left. Finally, to send the part to a nesting project, click on the Transfer tab and choose the New Industrial Nesting option from the list. In this new window, enter your stock length of tubing in the stock length field to the left and double-click your part to add it to the project. Then, minimize this window, close the Industrial Part window, and maximize our original import window. Now we will focus on a different part to define and send out to nesting. So reposition the cage, select the Part tab, and click the Clear All button to clear the previously defined part. Then click the Bent button followed by an exterior circle on our next part. It will define and be ready for saddle definition as well. Click the Saddles tab, then the Exterior button, followed by the Exterior, Interior, and the line indicating the intersecting tube. Now, as before, select the Transfer button above and click on the Industrial Part option. When the Industrial Part window opens, select your die from the list to the left, check the Flat Layout View, and transfer the part to our existing Industrial Nesting project labeled Industrial Nesting 1. Then, minimize this window, maximize the Import window, and get ready to define a third part. Switch to the Part tab again and click the Bent button. The software will ask you if you'd like to clear the progress, so click the Yes button. Then, click on the outer circle of our third part in order to define it. Since there is no intersecting tubes requiring saddles for this length of tubing, we'll simply transfer this part to Industrial Part like we did in the previous steps. Here, check the part in the Flat Layout View and apply your die. Then, transfer the part to the existing Industrial Nesting project, minimize the window, and maximize the Import window. In preparing our final part, adjust the rotation once more, click the Bent button to the left, and click the Yes button to remove the definition of the previous part. Now, as before, select the circle on the part that represents the exterior of the tubing to define it. Then, reposition the cage to allow you to see the saddle profiles we're going to define. Now go to the Saddles tab again, select the Exterior button, and define the first saddle using the 3-click process as before. Then, define the other saddle in the same way. When you're finished, select the Transfer tab to send this part out to Industrial Part. In this window, select your die from the drop-down list a final time and send the part to our existing nesting project. Now minimize all the windows and maximize the nesting window from the bottom of the screen. Since all of our parts have been added to the nesting project in the list to the left, double-click each of them to add them to our stock length of tubing. From here, we can reorder the parts by selecting the Reorder button from below and switching parts to the order we'd like to see them fabricated. By pressing the Rotate button from below, we can choose which parts we'd like to rotate around the Y-axis. Think of this as the axis representing the circumference of the tubing. With the nesting project complete, go up to the File tab and select the Export Data DXF option to export this design as a DXF file. Thank you for completing the industrial importing tutorial. For more information on the industrial product and others, contact us over the phone or by email, and make sure to visit our website at www.ben-tech.com.